This is Mr. Chaz Jackson, okay? He's a former collegiate athlete, a best-selling author, certified leadership speaker. He's a podcast host. I've been on his podcast. He's a healthcare professional. And Chaz is passionate about helping others across the country harness greatness inside of them and learn productive ways to unleash their unique greatness in a harmonious and loving way to the world, okay? So, y'all give a hand for Mr. Chaz Jackson.
Hey, everybody hear me okay? Y'all hear me good? Hey, you guys been having fun at camp so far? Yeah, if you've been having fun, give another round of applause. Hey, so, I just want to say this. I feel like the luckiest guy on the planet right now. To be in front of each and every one of you, I feel, again, the luckiest guy in the world. Do you know the feeling that you have when you wake up in the morning on Christmas Day, open up your present, right? I feel like that guy right now. I feel like that. And here's the thing. I want to be here for you, just like Mr. Wesley, his staff at GPPD, you know, all of your sacrifices up to this point as well, as these guys come in. All your sacrifices, commitment to be a part of this camp, you should applaud yourself for that, for going out there and doing those drills, having fun with your peers. Give yourself a round of applause again. And as Mr. Wesley was saying, he's been on my podcast. If you guys listen to podcasts, go check him out. He did an amazing job on G&G podcast, where I get guests from all over the country to come on that podcast and share about tips and techniques on how to empower young men to grow in personal development. So go check that out. And again, what his staff is doing, GPPD, all the coaches, pouring into you guys, sacrificing. I know they're doing that because they love you. They love you. I know Wesley loves you. And because they care and love you so much, I already love you. And I know we're just meeting you right now, okay? I'm just meeting you. So I want you guys to really take that one in as well. Also, I want to do this real quick. Can everybody do this? All right, so you guys are doing amazing, but if I do this, I want everybody to just rein it back in for me, okay? Give me your eyes, your ears, your attention. If you see this fist up, all right? If you got that, say, let's get it, Chaz. Oh, I didn't hear everybody say, let's get it, Chaz. All right, beautiful. So I want to give you guys 3 major tips that's going to help you strive towards becoming a greater version of yourself, all right? Get better as an athlete, because I know we have some athletes in here striving to grow in the sport of soccer, striving to grow in the sport of football, basketball, other endeavors. All right, so I'm gonna give you 3 major tips. Before I do that, I want to share a little bit about myself outside of what Mr. Wesley just shared. If that's cool, if you guys are cool with that, say yep. All right, I'm gonna share with y'all a little bit, because statistically, I'm not supposed to be here with you guys right now. The odds was against me when I was sitting right where you are right now, your age, growing up in North Carolina. Anybody been in North Carolina before? Anybody? Okay, got some people that been there. Growing up in North Carolina, the odds was against me in the neighborhood that I grew up in, because it was influenced by drugs, alcohol. It was influenced by domestic violence, gang-related activity, okay? So this influenced and shaped the way that I saw the world at an early age. And I'm gonna be honest with you, based off of those circumstances, those situations, those ideals, guys, it shaped the perception of how I saw myself as well, and some lies was told to me. Anybody in here been told a lie before? Some lies was told to me. And I don't know who it is, but somebody in here right now has been told some lies that was told to me at one point that I held as truth, but I don't hold it as truth anymore. And you probably like, Chaz, what's some of those lies that was told to you? One of those lies was, Chaz, you're not good enough. Anybody been told that before, bold enough to say it, or know somebody who's been told that before, that you're not good enough? I've been told that I wasn't smart enough to get a college degree. I've been told that you're not wanted. We don't want you around. These were some lies that was told. Anybody been told that lie? Because I have a scar on my forehead, guys, I was told that I was too ugly for a girl to like me. I want to encourage each and every one of you that if you've been told something like that, maybe you've been told based off the neighborhood that you grow up in that nobody's ever succeeded in your neighborhood. Maybe you've been told some things that just made you sad, frustrated, angry. But here's the thing. Who in there play cards? Anybody play cards? Uno? I declare war. All right, catch this one for me. You cannot control the cards that are dealt to you in life. Meaning the environment you grow up in, the country you're born in, your age, your gender, your race. You cannot really control those things, but guess what you can control? You can control the way you play your hand. You can control the way you play your hand. All right? And I want to encourage you, based off those lies that's been told to you, you are enough. You are smart. You can do anything you put your mind to. You can be that first person in your family to go to college. You can be that first person in your family to write a book. You can be that first person in your family to be a barber or to be a singer. All right? You can be that. I want you to turn to somebody next to you and say, you can make your dream happen. Do that for me. Turn to somebody and say that. Make your dream happen. Make your dream happen. All right, everybody, bring it back in. Now I want you to turn to me. I want you to turn to me and say, I can make my dream happen. Again, I can make my dream happen. Give yourself a round of applause on that one. Good job. You can make your dream happen. So 3 application points, all right? This is what I want to bring. The first application point is, in order for you to make that dream happen, what we just shared, you have to get around people that are ahead of you. Get around people that are ahead of you, meaning these amazing coaches, police officers, the educators at your schools. They want to see you succeed. They've been sitting in the chairs that you're sitting in or the stools that you're sitting in right now. They've been there before. I've been there. So they've made some mistakes that you don't necessarily have to make at your age. All right? It's going to help you get to where you want to get to a lot quicker. Because what we have to do, guys, is take control of our time. You can either invest time or spend time. All right? Investing in time is what we're talking about right now, is getting around people that want to see you succeed. Get around people that are doing the things that you're wanting to strive to do. All right? That's investing time. Spending time is sitting around watching Netflix all day, playing video games. Anybody here play video games a lot? I know, I've done it too. But here's the thing. You're not really investing in yourself doing that constantly. All right? It's okay to have fun, but we have to be willing to really think about, how am I going to grow towards being the athlete that I'm called to be for my sport? All right? Getting my grades up, getting to college, being the example for my siblings. Who in here got younger siblings? Anybody got younger people, younger cousins? All right? People's looking up to you right now, even at your age. They're looking to see what you're doing right now. So we really have to take the time and really evaluate, hey, how am I investing my time? Because I want to say 80%, and this is for me, this is what I do personally. 80% of my time I'm investing in who I'm called to be. Me being a man of faith, who I'm calling to be. Going after my dream. Refining the dream that I have. And you know, I have fun. I have kids. I'm married, have 2 daughters, have a son. You know, I want to have fun. I want to do good things with them. But again, we have to keep our eyes on the prize, on what we're spending our time on investing in, all right? So get around people that are ahead of you. The second point here, all right? We're going to have to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. Say that back to me. Become with being. Good job. And what do I mean by that? It's hot outside, right? It's hot in these gyms, right? You guys been running drills? Anybody been running drills? We've been running basketball drills, football drills. A lot of times that stuff's uncomfortable, right? You get tired, right? Anybody's gotten tired so far at the camp, you know? But hey, the way you respond to being tired matters. Giving effort, because you know what? It doesn't matter how tall you are, how short you are, your size, your ability. You want me to tell you what does not take any ability at all? It's effort. Giving 110% effort based off of what you can bring to the table, okay? So when you're running those drills, what? Finishing through the line, right? Because victory is given, listen to me now, catch this from you guys. Victory is given not to the person that starts, but to the person that finishes, all right? So understanding that in every aspect, not only in this camp, but even outside of this camp, in your schools, all right? Back home. Again, I know some of you guys have siblings. Understanding that the effort that you give, just cleaning up your room, making your bed up, doing your homework, how you respond to that matters, and that takes discipline, right? And that's how we become comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's being disciplined, knowing that when you stretch, when you do things outside of your comfort zone, it's gonna, excuse my French, it's gonna suck, right? You're gonna be tired, you're gonna be sore, right? You're not gonna wanna do this, you wanna play the video games, you wanna play with your cards, you know, you wanna kid around. I see some people talking in the back, right here. Stay locked in with me, we won't have too much longer. I want you guys to get back doing your sport, having fun, but I really want you to catch this. A lot of that stuff, having fun, that's important, but what's more important is you guys investing in yourself, knowing that, hey, in order for me to grow towards my dreams, I'm gonna have to invest, and I'm gonna have to know that, you know, it's gonna be a little uncomfortable. So getting around amazing people, or getting around people that are ahead of you and getting around people that support you is one of the biggest ways to make that a reality, all right? And then that third point for me, stay locked in with me. The third one is failure is not the enemy. How many of you guys know that? Failure is not the enemy. A lot of times when we fail, we get down. What happens? We get sad, we get frustrated, we get angry. But who knows who Michael Jordan is? Anybody know who Michael Jordan? Arguably, to me, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, right? This is what Mike said. He said, I've missed over 9,000 shots. I have lost over 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted with the game-winning shot, and I missed. I failed over and over and over again. That's why I am successful. All right. Now, if Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, can say that, and there must be something there. Because as you strive, again, to get around people that are ahead of you, as we mentioned, right? Asking people questions, asking people for help, getting uncomfortable, there's going to be some failure. You might not hit the mark. There might be a pass thrown at you today, or a ball passed to you today that you might miss. You might miss some shots today. All right? Whenever you're out there kicking around in soccer, you might not make that goal, but understanding failure is not the enemy. What do we have to do? We have to just step back. And I want to encourage you guys just to look at the big picture and say, hey, what can I learn from this? What can I learn from this? How can I learn from those failures? Because failures will turn into learning if we look at ourselves as being victorious within that learning, okay? If you guys understand that, say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So that first point, get around people that are ahead of you. And I'm telling you, part of GPPD, foundation, law enforcement, all your teachers and staff, me included, we want to help you grow. We are here for you. We have your best interest, all right? And any of those things, any of those lies been told to you, we're here to talk with you about that as well if you're open to it. But if you're not open to it, talking to us about it, I entrust you to get around someone that you like and trust and really dive into some of those lies that's been told to you because they're not true. And I know it goes beyond this conversation, so we want to help you. We want to be there for you. The second one, get comfortable with being uncomfortable if you want to achieve great things in life. And I can look into your eyes. And thank you so much. I didn't have to do the fist a lot. You guys have been locked in, and I really appreciate that. I can tell you guys want to be successful. I can tell you want to make generational change. And when that's going to take you being uncomfortable at times. I had mentioned to one of the officers back here, I have a 1-month-old baby. I'd love to show you guys a picture if you like afterwards. But he has me up all night, right? I'm a little uncomfortable, I'm a little sleepy, but you know what? I'm so passionate about being here with you guys that I'll miss that sleep any other day. I'm so passionate about that, just having my son with me, because he had to have brain surgery 2 days after he was born. Him waking me up, I'll deal with it. I'll be uncomfortable. I can be sleepless just because I know that he's in my arms when the doctors told me back in March that he was going to die. So at times, whenever you're uncomfortable, it's for a reason, because it's something much, much more greater is going to happen. And the third one, lastly, again, failure is not the enemy, guys. Again, as you're going through the rest of this camp this week, know that things might not go your way. But hey, if we can just step back, ask the right questions, and learn from our mistakes, those failures, again, we will learn, we will grow, and we'll become greater versions of ourselves. All right? All right, so I want you guys to stay locked in with that. I really appreciate each and every one of you, your eyes, your ears. You're all gifted differently to make a difference. I want to hear from you, your experiences, what you took from that. Those of you that want to get with me afterwards, definitely I'd love to hear what application point out of those 3 actions that you're going to take to help you grow into a stronger version. Just to truly understand that, hey, live out your dash, all right? Understand that time is precious, and all the things that you want on your heart mean something. The world needs to hear your voice. The world needs to hear your story. The world needs whatever you're carrying, because each and every one of you are carrying a gift. Greatness made you, therefore greatness is within each and every one of you. And I want to end with this one chant, okay? I'm going to say, I live. I want you guys to repeat it back to me. I learn, I lead powerfully, because that's what it's going to take, all right? I live. All right, I didn't hear the people in the back. I live. I learn. I lead. Powerfully. I live. I learn. I lead. Powerfully. All right, guys, give yourself a round of applause. I appreciate you.
All right, y'all give Mr. Jackson a round of applause. I thought Chaz had a great message for the kids, a motivational message, a message that they can take home with them and apply in school, at home, at sports, just something that they can know that they're never down and out, and if they think they're not good enough, they are.